Every film industry in the world has its own stories of feuds between some stars. Some of them eventually become so well known that people occasionally recall and tell them. One similar incident occurred in 2004. Remember the classic hit of that year, The Notebook? The movie, which received several honors that year in numerous categories, is now regarded as a modern-day romantic classic. Did you know that The Notebook was a book originally? It is based on Nicholas Sparks' book of the same name from 1996. The Notebook is a modern love story that takes place just before and after World War II. Although Allie's family and the socioeconomic conditions of the period prevent them from being together, they have a beautiful summer together. After they are made to part ways, Noah makes an effort to stay in touch with Allie, but his letters go unanswered. Finally, in one more letter, Noah declares his unending and eternal love. In order to find a job and to get away from the ghost of Allie, Noah moves up north. Eventually, he enlists in the military. He goes home to refurbish an ancient farmhouse after serving his nation. 14 years after the previous encounter, Allie decides to see Noah again after reading a newspaper story about his endeavor. She's betrothed to another man, which is the only difficulty. After 2 fantastic reunion days spent together, Allie has to choose between the 2 men she loves. The movie, like the novel, is set in the 1940s and chronicles the heartwarming tales of Noah and Allie, who are alternately portrayed by Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams. The true narrative of these two throughout their time working together, nevertheless, is quite depressing. A modern-day guy reading to an Alzheimer's patient woman sets the scene for this tale, although it's known that the woman is Allie, which of her 2 loves is the guy reciting to her? Did Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling start dating after The Notebook was filmed? Both Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams have achieved notable success in the entertainment industry, while the latter is well known for rom-coms like Crazy Stupid Love and the Academy Award-winning masterpiece La La Land, among other things. The former is associated with blockbuster smashes like Mean Girls and Doctor Strange. But no matter how much time passes or how many films they produce, McAdams and Gosling will always be associated with their roles as Allie and Noah in the beloved romance film The Notebook. The 2004 movie adaptation of the same titled Nicholas Sparks' book wowed viewers with a love tale so intricate, delicate, and unashamedly touching that it was considered a crime not to cry while watching it. The portrayal of Allie and Noah by McAdams and Gosling served as the Romeo and Juliet of the 21st century. The Notebook continues to rank highly on the list of romantic movie must-sees, even after all these years. It almost seems sacrilegious to say that McAdams and Gosling were only pals in real life because their chemistry on screen was so strong. They had to be old. There has to be some genuine chemistry there, right? Right? Tell us we're not crazy. Was it all acting, or did life imitate art? In fact, McAdams and Gosling started dating after The Notebook was filmed. In an interview with VH1 on the 10-year anniversary of the film's debut, director Nick Cassavetes disclosed that the two whipped each other on set with their tongues in between stage kisses and declarations of love. It came to the point that Gosling wanted McAdams to leave the set, according to Cassavetes. What happened between Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams on the set of The Notebook? The film's director, Nick Cassavetes, detailed the details of the conflict between these two performers. Nick was first hesitant to share this anecdote, but subsequently did so in a succinct manner. He revealed that there was really not a good working relationship between Gosling and McAdams. Another interesting truth about the movie is that Ryan Gosling only had trouble getting along with Rachel McAdams on the set of The Notebook. Ryan directly asked Cassavetes in front of 150 spectators to have Rachel leave the room and bring in another actor to rehearse a scene with him off camera, according to Cassavetes. The director was taken aback by this response. According to Cassavetes, they were really not getting along one day on set. Ryan then approached him with a large scenario including 150 people in a room, and dialed Cassavetes. Ryan was filming a scene with Rachel when he asked him to remove Adams and bring in another actress to read with him off camera. Cassavetes has no brains. Ryan, though, continued insisting, "I can't, she won't let me do it. Simply put, I'm not learning anything from this." The rest of the movie wasn't easy sailing, but Cassavetes claimed that it was easier sailing all the same once the duo had their feelings out in a private space. Then, in what can only be characterized as a twist of fate, McAdams and Gosling started dating in real life. They tugged at the collective heartstrings of fans all across the world from 2005 to 2007. They even produced a pop culture moment at the 2005 MTV Movie Awards that became so well known, it gave rise to a new wave of naive romantics. As they did in The Notebook, McAdams and Gosling threw themselves at each other on stage after winning Best Kiss, eliciting thunderous cheers from the audience as a whole. The incident cemented the couple and a horde of ardent followers who stuck with them even after they eventually called it quits in 2007. Gosling spoke candidly to GQ about how he and McAdams tried their hardest to make their relationship work, much like Noah and Allie in The Notebook. In contrast to the characters, they ultimately declared a draw. Gosling has revealed that while filming The Notebook, he met one of his great loves, which drives the dagger deeper into our hearts. But he added that thinking Rachel and him to be anything like the characters in that movie does Rachel and him a disservice. He said, "Rachel and my love story is a hell of a lot more romantic than that." McAdams and Gosling discovered new love in the decade and a half that has gone since their breakup. Jamie Linden, a screenwriter, and McAdams have been dating since 2016 and have 2 children together. In 2001, Gosling wed fellow actress Eva Mendes. The couple had 2 kids together, both still enjoying their respective relationships.